Hey guys, how's it going? Masterbucks here, and welcome to episode 6 of Crystal Palace. And now, in this episode, I know it's been, what can I say? I know that I've been a little bit off the ball. Of course, there's been an absence of videos, and I haven't uploaded one of these for, I think, about 5 or so days now, actual Crystal Palace career mode episode. So finally, after 5 days, that little, little absence of videos is finally over. And, yeah, today, in this episode, I'm going to be wrapping up all the games left in the season until, not all the games in the season, until we are in the January transfer window. So, of course, this game is the first game played in December. We're going to be wrapping up the entire month of December as Puncheon went through and had a shot, but unfortunately put it wide. Beat West Ham's keeper, but unfortunately beat the post as well, as, good old Martin Tyler would say. But still, yeah, I am going to be wrapping up all the games in December, as well as, just a couple of other things that I kind of have plans for what I do in January, or what I'm actually going to do in the January transfer window. Of course, I'm interested in picking up, I think, I'll tell you right now, while this game's still going, I'm very interested in picking up a possible, maybe a new striker, only because there are still some positions which I think we probably need to get sorted out. Like, I think we kind of need a new centre-back, possibly even maybe a new left-back, because Jonathan Parr has kind of been shitting me a little bit recently. I haven't been really happy with him. I don't think he's nothing wrong with him as a player. I mean, he's obviously got good, he's got all the necessary things to be in the team, like 70 rated and only 24 years of age, so he could still technically, so he should still be in the team. The only problem is, I just don't think he plays well. I'm not really having a lot of games I'm not really playing well with him. I mean, he has good games, and then he has some really, really bad games, and it kind of just shits me. I'm just like, oh, fuck this. I'd much rather get a better suited left back in the team. But either way, that was the first game of the entire episode. This one was against West Ham at home, and that finished a 0-0 draw. And if you are a fan of mine, or maybe it's not really something I've been talking about for a while, but if you've been watching my videos or my career modes over the last year or so, then you'll know that there's something about December, something about just December that it just kind of shits me a little bit. I don't know what it is, but I just don't play well in the games leading up to the January transfer window. I don't know what it is, but if you go back over my career modes, I have lost a lot of games which I probably should have won, or at least gotten a draw from. And yeah, so you can see there, it was yet another draw. We simmed it against Cardiff. I just thought, at home, Cardiff, surely I'll be able to get a win here. And still no. But that was a little bit a little bit disappointing. But I thought, hey, I've learnt from my mistakes. I'm actually going to play this next game, and of course, it being against Chelsea at Stamford Bridge, of course I'm going to play this game because I want to give it a fair crack, and it's quite a big fixture. So yeah, still without a win in December, but this was the third game that we were going to be playing against Chelsea, and as you can see where we are on the ladder, 7th, which is absolutely crazy. I think it's a real good effort, and we had an amazing run of form where we won 5 games in a row. You can see here in the 19th minute, pretty early on, Essien, what's his name? Michael Essien, whatever it is. It's, Essien scores a goal. I didn't even know he played for Chelsea anymore, but I know he's on the list, but I didn't even know he got games. But, the through ball into Yannick Bolasie, just offside, unfortunately. He hit it straight away upon it coming right next to him. Unfortunately, it was still a little bit too late, couldn't hold his run. And going into halftime at 1-0, which is unfortunate. And one more thing as well, up to this point, again, it was more Chelsea attacks. And, Lampard on the ball, passing around in a one-matter. Bad defending, goes on through, has a shot, hits the post again. So at this point, they've hit the post 2 or 3 times in this game, and Chelsea potentially could have been leading this game 3-0 at this point. So in the end, it was a 1-0 loss. I couldn't get a goal back myself, and that's something as well, which has been, I don't know, if it's not really something that's really been a problem in previous FIFAs, but at the moment, only in career mode, because online I'm doing extremely well, but career mode, I just haven't been able to score goals recently. I don't know what it is, but either way, you can see there that I had a pop-up come up saying, I run the risk of losing 13 players. I'm like, whoa, 13, what the fuck? So I'm immediately going to it, and it turns out I've got 13 players that are in the last year of their contracts, and if they're 23 years of age or over, then of course, they can start fielding offers from other clubs saying that we'll take you away and we'll pay you this sort of wage. So we'd actually have to, if there were any players that we absolutely just definitely did not want to lose, we would have to make sure that we sign them in January as quickly as possible, so that way they don't go to another club. Like some of our higher rated players, I think Shamak was one player that he's only on a year left on his contract. You can see there, Vernon and Nita got a shot away, but thankfully it hit the post. It beat McCarthy as well. He's been another bit of a disappointment. I mean, 24 years of age and 74 rated. He's got the room to grow, but, he just hasn't really been great. Again, he's a lot like Jonathan Parr. He's had a few good games and then a lot of not really good games, like a couple of bad games. So, I don't know. I think possibly, I might even just try to go for a straight swap, potentially just trading him for another goalkeeper, hopefully without having to spend any money. Just go, okay, I'll give you my keeper for your goalkeeper. Hopefully it'll work. But either way, another home game. Crystal Palace, we're versing my team in real life, Newcastle United. So these are my two sort of teams here going head to head. I would say Newcastle are my main team, and most people normally tend to have like a second team that they don't really support, but sort of wish the best for. That team for me would be Crystal Palace at this point. But you can see, getting a little later into the game, 80th minute, still no goal. Still like in 3 or 4 games now, I have yet to been able to score a goal. Yannick Bolasie going in between two Newcastle players. Jonathan Dos Santos had an amazing opportunity to score and messed it up. And yet again, not too much later, Marouane Chamakh on the ball, trying to get past Yang and BY. He's got nothing on. He's just going around and around in circles. And again, gets past him, has a shot, and yet again, Tim Krul pulls out a ridiculous save, and then they're just going to pass it away at the back, and still not able to score. And now in stoppage time, Newcastle with an attack of their own. If they scored, it would have been absolutely filthy, but a managed to slide tackle and started a counter-attack. Yannick Bolasie, Sol Debuchy, goes down the wings, getting chased by Fabrizio Colaccini, and Debuchy whips in across. No, he doesn't. Still getting pushed all the way to the corner line, does a turn, Colaccini keeps on running, whips in across, that's a good cross, oh, he's offside, and to make it worse, the ball went in the net. Kibe, look, just offside, or maybe not just offside, but definitely offside there, heads it in, diving header, would have been an unbelievable ending to the game. 90th minute, right in the dead, we wrap it up and finally break my goal scoring drought, but no, the referee blows the whistle, and it's another 0-0. Okay, I'm either losing games or drawing games. At this point, a goalless draw is actually a good result so far, because it's just been shocking recently. I don't know what's going on. Look, this is the 5th game that we're about to have in December. It's going to be against Aston Villa. I don't know why, I just decided to sim it. As far as I'm concerned, of course, look, 1 minute in, and it's 1 minute in, and Gabby Ogbonlahor scored, but thankfully, only 10 minutes later, Jonathan Williams, a young gun, ended up getting one, and then I saw Fabian Delph get a red card. I'm like, yes, this is good. And no, wait a minute, Wyman scored a goal. So, apparently they're still with 10 men and still somehow managed to score. And of course, with 10 men, surely we'll be able to get an equaliser or anything back. No, running out of time. No, that's it. We've lost the game. Again, simmed it away, so maybe I brought that upon myself. But it's another loss to Aston Villa. And like to Aston Villa, when they only had 10 men, I've lost that game. It's something about December. It's something about going into January that I've just been shocking recently, like terrible form. But this was the last game in December, and I kind of sound like I'm sort of bitching a little bit. I'm not really bitching, it's more just an observation. And here's another observation. Aston Villa are 4th. What the hell are Aston Villa doing 4th? Either way, but still, Jedinak early on, 19th minute, shot, and another save from Joe Hart. And I got to say, there were a lot of... I had a fair few attempts in all the games that I'd played in December and thought, well, surely some of these have got to be goals, but no. Just been denied by amazing saves from my keeper. Sent through Campana, had a shot, and the ball was blocked by Clichy, and it just sat up right for him. And again, John Guidetti on the ball with a shot, and it hit the post and it went in. So even though I got a body on him, even though I started actually bumping him and tried to nudge him away from his shot, still didn't matter. And we went into half time, still 1-0, and I'm still yet to score a goal. So I've got one half to score one goal to have or to avoid a goalless December. That would be an entire month where we didn't score a goal. That, should I say, technically that's not true. We have scored 2 goals from sim games, but for me actually to play a game and try to score, but still, we're just trying to pass it away at this point, trying to clear the ball, nothing's happened, and again, another shot, another deflection, finally fell straight to John Guidetti, and as you can see there, I brought out my homepage, and I didn't just bring up my homepage, I'm pretty confident I probably just threw my controller on the ground, because I was filthy. Look, and I probably deserved to be. Look at that, I made a tackle, and then my own guy took me out. Alex Nimley went through, had a shot, blocked, went to Kolarov, and again on the ball, another shot, another terrific block, and then Milner, and then Guidetti, or John Guidetti, maybe a hat-trick for him on the cards, but saved by McCarthy, thankfully, and Cameron Jerome, sending through Jonathan Dos Santos, and this is looking pretty good. It's like a 3v4 attack here. Campana's onside, shoots, and missed again. Of course, I would never be able to score. It's just, it's getting ridiculous. But look, 2-0 down. with less than 10 minutes to go. David Silva on the ball, couldn't tackle him. Get back into John Guidetti, and it's another tackle. And look, it went straight to Jesus Navas, and one of my players, I think it was Ward. Yeah, it was Ward. Ended up running right past, should have blocked it, unfortunately ran right over it. I'm pretty sure the ball went through his legs. We'll watch the replay. Look, tackled. Yeah, that would have gone right through his legs as well. So I was really, really filthy. I'm like, come on. I mean, the guy just ran right over it. Like, he just ran right past him as he was shooting, and it went through his legs. And yeah, I was really not happy. But look, like 87th minute, like I'm definitely not going to win the game here. Look, I've been bodying and hip and shouldering him with John. What the hell? Okay, that's a red... And to make it worse, it's ridiculous. Watch this replay. Look, hands pushing him a little bit. What the hell? How is that a red card? At this point, I was thinking, okay, no, the game is surely like, it's against me. It's actually against me at this point. But look at this. Unable to score a goal in the entire December. We make a save. It goes right up in the air. And McCarthy, again, just manages to fuck it up. And Boyata just puts it in the header. That game was just completely and utterly fucked. Like... I thought, okay, there's a little bit of some shit going down here, but no, when I got that red card, I thought, okay, now there's definitely some crap going on here, and then that final goal just to absolutely just put it beyond a doubt. Yeah, that game was completely fucked, but what can you do? So, it doesn't matter. We're in January, and hopefully that means we can make some signings, get some strikers, get some wingers, get some players in here that can score some damn goals, and hopefully we'll go an entire month without, or 4 games in a row now, without actually not scoring a goal. So hopefully we'll actually be able to make it happen now. But anyway, thank you for watching this episode. Episode 7, I'll be bringing back the green screen, so I hope you guys are ready for that. And yeah, don't forget to, of course, hit your target, which for today, yet again, 1,500 likes. I know you guys have got it. And yeah, guys, have a good one. I'll catch you later. Don't forget to like and subscribe and follow me on Twitter. Links in the description below, and I'll catch you later. Bye-bye.